Alrighty, guys, good evening. Hope you guys are having a wonderful Wednesdays tonight, guys. We're going to be doing some more OW2s. I got some fans running in the background, so it's probably a little bit noisy. I don't know if you can hear it. I do have noise compensation on RTX voice. The new RTX voice isn't nearly as good as the old one, though. The old one you could fucking hear fans on. New one you can. I don't know why, but that's the way it is, so... Good. Good evening, Slane. What are the fans for? The fans are for 98-degree weather. Removing toxic gases from my meth lab, obviously. No, it's just hot as fucking shit right now. Are they really noticeable? I mean, they're really fucking loud in real life. But RTX Voice actually did a really good job at removing that, or used to do a really good job at removing that. The problem with RTX Voice is you turn it up too much, you actually sound muffled. Makes it difficult. Your voice sounds hollow, not muffled. Like sucks the life out of you, out of your voice. What do I sound like? Is it really noticeable? What? What do I sound like? Is it really noticeable? Oh, test, test, test. Why am I not talking enough? I need to talk more. I need to talk more so I can tell whether or not the fans are really loud in the background. What? What do I sound like? Is it really noticeable? Oh, test, test, test. Why am I not talking enough? I need to talk more. I need to talk more so I can tell whether or not the fans are really loud in the background. You can hear them. They aren't that bad, though. What? What do I sound like? Is it really noticeable? Oh, test, they're a lot louder in real life. Why am I not talking enough? I need to talk more. I need to talk more so I can tell whether or not the fans are really loud in the background. That's like a low drown. It's really loud right now. Like, I had to put my headphones on so I can hear myself. Yeah, that's not bad. That sounds like there might be a fan running in the room. It's they're definitely running. They're definitely running, guys. Let's take a look at the YouTubes here, guys. See what's going on there. It is hot as fucking shite. It's actually 71. No way. It's actually 71 right now. It was 95 or something earlier today. It is. Oh, geez. Real life sucks? Yeah, well, that's life. That is part of life. You are living life. Congratulations. Idea further destroys AMD and ray tracing. Oh my god. It's a podcast, not really interested in that. Not really interested in GN spending a bunch of money on a room to test things really quiet. Minutia. Their explorative exercises in minutia. Watched this before Ahsoka series, your essential guide. Not really interested. It's probably who gets those. Yeah. Who gets whose lightsaber, what color are the lightsabers, what color does the lightsaber mean, shit, I don't care. I don't care. Fuel-injected paramotor, oh my god! It's a bunch of free things. The Juggernaut Anatomy Explored. Okay. Trying to make sense of comic books, guys? Yeah, just... Fans Maglev? I mean, we could start taking a look at Smarter Every Day. There's a 60-minute video. Do you want to watch it? We aren't going to watch all of it tonight, but maybe we'll watch it in like a 2-part. I don't really see anything going on here. Ah, allegedly? You're still talking about Wagner? Okay. I think their 5 minute of fame came and went. I need to get my coffee though, guys. Okay, I'm gonna grab my coffee. Beer back. Fake death, Putin would have killed him eventually? Probably. I mean, he needed to, after that didn't happen, he needed to go far, far away. And he didn't really. Or he maybe faked his own death, which is kind of what he has to do. So either he's really stupid or he's really smart. Maybe both. Oh, transfer pump! What is AV bitching about?
Now we're gonna zoom in on the inwards.
I want to take a look at this, guys. This is turned down a pump.
To it. We have a die-cast motor housing. Front end, just a typical.
Took a look at
brushed
the beginning of this, like last week.
Motor. What was that? Oh, there's a seal in there. So that's the sealed shaft. There's also a seal here on the back side of the bearing. Keep the juice where it belongs. Again, with the neatly swept floor. Normally I'm working against myself. So this is brilliant. Way better than the Milwaukee because you can connect it to the power grid. Now it won't charge the battery.
And a microphone.
However, if the battery's dead, you can just plug it in, which I love if Milwaukee would have done that. And it's such a simple thing, really, because you can have an external power supply that does all your rectification, takes the angry pixies dancing to and fro from the wall.
But then they can't sell
into
you more
an
battery
lazy
packs.
DC.
So you
That's
keep
all,
swapping them out
that's separate
and
module,
using them
no
up.
big deal. You don't have to build it right into here. What we have is DC power going into, this would be paralleled with the battery terminal, going into the brain box. Nice big skookum wires. They may be aluminum with copper cladding, being that they're so big.
Hate that. I hate when they do aluminum
And
wires.
there's a little
They do it to save money.
indicator light. The switch where the rubber meets the load. This is where the 200-pound gorilla goes hammering on it like a monkey at the zoo. Nice, snappy snap action. And it is a 16 amp, 36 volt rated DC switch. Feels good. And this is interesting. There's a little condom on there, and it's glued actually, but it says not 1 and 0. Focus, you. Thank you. It says on and off.
Oh, he didn't want his video to
Isn't
get
that nice?
demonetized.
English. The lingua franca of our age. You ever get worried about the state of the world? Thank your lucky stars. Or your Saturnalia, depending on your sinister disposition. That, you know, you go to some foreign country, you say Cuba. They ain't bootlegging Russian movies. There's a reason that English is the lingua franca of the age. And it might be a blessing in disguise to be a native English speaker. I say that as an outsider, of course, as a non-native English speaker. There's a brain box. We got some elastic all over the wires, already breaking. You can see
Kind of the way it goes, guys. English is the universal language. As far as like primary language goes, more people I think speak Mandarin, which is Chinese, than English. So it's not the most spoken primary language, but it's definitely the most spoken language. Like, this is the language everyone goes to when they need to learn a second language to speak with everyone else.
Current. You see those guys there? That's kind of an odd thing. Those are nicely nipped off. The wires protruding through. Nicely soldered and nipped off. We got a half bridge.
Mm-hmm. This is a Harbor Freight.
Two little MOSFETs there of the half bridge.
Harbor Freight's usually shite,
the microcontroller.
but not always.
I'm afraid my regular cameraman's on strike. So we're having a little overshoot. Oh, fuck! The motor, Leshy brand, with some flux rings. Extra magnetism around the motor itself. Brushed DC. Big old D shaft on there. Integral bearing in the front. Not really all that much different than what you'd expect. This is interesting. It's not a die cast part and then machined. It's a sand cast. So they would have had to make a mold with that and then sand cast it. You can see the texturized of the sand and then machined on the shiny bits. We got the diaper rash cream everwards. It appears to be thermal compound, thermal transfer compound. It's either a diode or a temperature dependent diode or a thermocouple. It's likely a diode. I bet you if we look in there, it's probably just a light emitting diode. They have a reverse bias, a direct bias. The warmer it is, the lower their resistance. So you can get in LEDs, if you don't control the amperage going into them, you can have a thermal runaway and they get to such a low resistance that they just blow out. That's if you're trying to get light out of it. You can also do the reverse. If you want to measure the resistance, you can coincide that with the temperature. If I could get in there without springing a leak, that'd be just fantastic. Just come at it from the backside. Nothing there. Nothing there. Not a diode. Must be a thermocouple. Let's see. Well, there should be voltage. If it is a thermocouple, it uses the difference in potential of two dissimilar metals to put out some millivolts, which it is not doing. Some old form of devilry. So, yeah. Appears to be, hey, meester, you want to buy my sister? Her name is Thymister.
Uh-huh.
Just a kiss. Oh, you... Call this the turtleneck. That ain't right.
Yeah. Fix the glitch. Wait, what? Right next to the battery? Yeah.
Sure enough. Hotter it gets, the lower the resistance. It's a thermistor. What you stink?
Good.
Half a turn, fart, let the smoke out. I factory deleted the back end. It was biting me. It was spring loaded. It kept a bad juju. I got 5 extra horsepower out of the cork stuffer now. As I said, fart.
Yeah, you fast forward in the video sling?
Pourtant, it seemed quite simple. Oh, there. I had to turn it. You got to be smarter than the pump. Holy Jesus. It's louder than the ladies' auxiliary on Chardonnay night. Fucking have another shard and a dart, Marge. Okay, it's not as heavy duty as the Milwaukee, but it claims to be 325 gallons per hour. The Milwaukee.
That's where you run it for a couple days and see whether or not it burns out.
And I've actually bought 3 of the Milwaukees because the brain box fries out of them. You recall, I took the brain box out of one of them that fried, just put the ka-chunk switch, worked fine. Then, Weinstein said, make something only as complicated as it needs to be.
That would have been a video.
More so. Okay, get a listen to this freewheel speed. We'll put some lube in there. You gotta cut the tube.
That's so it doesn't burn out as little rubber
overheated.
stubbers in there.
Or overspeed. It knew. It somehow knew. Now the hazard fart for the $100 gives you a whole bunch of accoutrement. Look at this. Collapse-free suction hose. What with the skookum factin wire in betwixt the between.
Until you figure out it's
Milwaukee
steel
250
instead of stainless.
Your mileage may vary, but they're $250 a pop.
Yeah.
We'll put the inlet on the inlet, and they got the
I guess if you want
mil-spec
something battery powered,
big
I don't think I'd
bore
ever buy a pump that's not a
power connector.
not just like straight wired like that. This kind of makes sense, but then where would you use
And
a battery
it locks
pump?
in nice. Wow.
That's
Okay.
Don't plug
Let's
your
give that a
microphone
try.
into that, guys.
I wonder if it charges. Oh, it's smart. Very clever. Mechanically, you cannot put the battery in at the same time as the... Yeah,
But
that's...
then it makes you wonder what happens if
pretty
you
smart.
do.
That's pretty smart. Cheap and effective protection.
But then
Now
what
the fun
happens
part,
if you
we got
actually
the little
do?
missile all set up to go from suck to blow. Got a pressure gauge here, vacuum gauge actually on the inlet side. We're going to see how long it takes for it to pump out 20 liters from the hazard fart bucket. Start. Also, there is a decibel meter in A or C. Weighted. Contact. As I ineffectually try to actuate my fingers.
Huh. Oh, no, not the sound meter. Not the
Okay, I
sound
refilled
meter.
the bucket.
Oh,
Let's try
God.
this again. A lot quieter when it's actually pumping something.
Don't mind, guys.
We're at -5 inches of mercury. Nice. Stops on its own. That's a good feature. It must monitor, it's got to be monitoring the amperage going to the motor. The amperage must drop down.
Temp would also get a lot hotter when it's not water cooled.
For the temperature to rise. We're going to see how much suction we can actually draw.
Load on the motor would also be a good indicator.
Come on, man. It's dead already. Oh, it's telling us it's not happy. Of course it's not happy. Let's take the battery out. Oh, fuck me. You gotta be fucking shitting me. It appears the operation was a success. The patient didn't survive, however. Is dead. I don't know. I'll get her onto the healing bench. Everybody's favorite. You balls deep in a greasy cesspool, rusty old crap. Start pumping and then quits. Your tool quits on you. Dead. Das LED indicator was blinking.
Red.
And now, nothing.
Try the AC. Yeah, try the AC.
Will not.
Harbor Freight in a nutshell. It could also be because you're spewing water all over the top of it, so. Harbor Freight or...
I mean, it got wet. It is. Did it get submerged? No.
Okay.
And something tells me you're probably... I haven't read the manual.
Could be Harbor Freight. It could also be getting wet.
Take it apart before you run it. Seams in my haste. Yeah, not seam. No seams about it. I fucked up. I crushed this little sense wire. However, I don't believe I broke it. And... well, the higher the resistance, the cooler it would think it is. I also, there's the blinking LED. Pinch that wire too. Just using the diagnostics internal to the tool, that is the LED indicator, we should see a little blip or something when we connect. Nothing. Let's see where we get battery voltage. Okay, we got 20 volts at the switch. That's battery voltage.
Who knows?
At the switch.
LTT's doing LTT things. Probably going to start a non-profit or something to the... the journalism being used as exploitation in media or some... I don't fucking know.
Let's see if that indicator does anything. No, it does not. Is it a wonky connection at the... Tools are getting smarter all the time. Smarter isn't better. Smarter doesn't make it better. What would be better is if it told you via dust blinking lights what the conjunction and the malfunction was.
I mean, that'd be good
Why
too.
didn't it spit out a code? It knows there's something wrong. Why wouldn't it say beep boop? You know, you just look 4 long flashes. You plug that right in, and that way, if you don't see it flashing, you know that the computer's blown up.
They don't intend on you fixing it. They intend on you sending it back.
Also, we could be privy to some very clever marketing, as witnessed by the Rigol scopes, where they leaked, or someone leaked, the get out of jail code, so you could jailbreak your oscilloscope into a much higher powered oscilloscope just by inputting this code. And that sold so many Rigol scopes. It was unbelievable. So what you do in one of these is you make it play a little game. Or, you know, you do the left, right, right, and it pulses, or it does this, or it does that, or it plays a song. It plays a song with the motor. Huh? Got the pump set up now with the 3 ampere hour battery. I forgot to hit record, unfortunately, but 2 minutes in, to a fully charged 3 ampere hour battery. Just the easiest condition it's going to encounter, pumping into a bucket, same height, no head. Just to see, one, how long it lasts, two, if you'll be able to empty out your hot tub with it. Time, figure 25 minutes, give or take. 5 gallons a minute, 125 gallons. That's 500 liters you get out of a charge. 3.3 ampere hour battery.
Plug it in, run it overnight, see what happens.
You get 500 liters out of it. Best case scenario, of course. You could do more, but you need a 800-foot length of hose down a...
Most of these like give up really easily, so
pull the water, siphon.
You probably need to test it for a couple days before you figure out
you count on
it blows.
125 gallons, roughly,
Whether or not it's going to blow.
Discharging a hot tub or something like that. We're going to
Pretty sure a hot tub's a lot more than 125.
By restricting the inlet,
Maybe.
Watching the gauge, restricting the outlet, watching the gauge.
How many gallons in a hot tub?
That's pretty much it. Thing says it'll do
300 to 450 gallons.
At 0.433.
8 to 7 person hot tub will have around 475 to
inch
650
per foot of head. That'll give us almost 100 psi. Oh, okay.
Away.
Let's see.
Wait, that's going to do 100 psi.
Oh, for the love of...
Right gauge suction, that's why it's negative.
So reliably, that'll draw about 15 inches of mercury. We had 20 psi. What's going on?
It's a piece of shit.
I would say
well,
I had a
it's a low-end pump.
malfunction.
It's maybe equivalent, like maybe a 1/25th horse. So pumps are usually made around suction head, which is pressure, or like volume, which is like GPM. And there's like places on a curve at which suction also being what there's a term for it. Head is PSI, so how much pressure can actually apply on the output. And there's one for suction too, which is how far up basically can pull water before it reaches the cylinder. And there's different types of pumps for all different types of applications. It's actually pretty cool. You think it's just like one size fits all, or more power is better, or bigger turbine, just that's it, but it's not. And you actually, there's an efficiency curve where you find out where you want to be on the curve, and a pump that's really good at pumping pumping GPM will generally be kind of shit at pressure. Like, it just kind of sucks. Suction pumps are kind of something special. Generally, you want to have it basically at zero head or as close to the water source as possible. This is probably a pump that's made for GPMs, which probably means it sucks for head, which is kind of what he's showing here. So there's a trade-off to both of them. This is not something you'd use like as a deep well, right? In deeper wells, you have to put the pump down into the well too to make it easier.
Multiplication versus
all different
division.
Sorts of neat ways.
I should have multiplied that by 4.33, not divided, which would give us 20 psi. So that's about right. Well, the only thing worse than not having the tool what for doing the job is having a tool that's not reliable. You don't know if it's so. I know you trip
Depends
over
on what
your
you're
wall
using
and
it
try
for.
and replace your Milwaukee one of these, but just hold off. I gotta
run it overnight
a little bit before.
Run it overnight.
All clear. Something. Well, that might have been my fault.
Well, anyways, I mean, it could be Harbor Freight. Like, this could have been one of two things. It could have been Harbor Freight, or it could have been him. There is still a distinct possibility that this is Harbor Freight, because Harbor Freight is, yeah. If hopefully it lasts longer than the warranty, and then after it lasts longer than the warranty, it'll probably last a couple more months, and then it's done. There's exceptions to every rule, but you realize to have more battery-operated tools that can easily be adapted to AC. Yes. Yes, but then they wouldn't be able to sell you really expensive batteries. Yeah. But now, since everyone is doing it, if someone starts doing it, then it becomes a feature that people want, and then they'll sell more of their tools, regardless of the number of batteries, and then it'll probably go full circle, where they'll have a new feature, which in order to adapt the new feature, you have to give up the AC plug, and then it just goes full circle, and then they snowball it. Yeah. It's not just a Metabo, is also can be used with the battery pack. What they do, it's a little bit different than this. What they've done is they make it so the battery pack is actually the transformer. So the transformer sits in the battery slot, no different than the battery that's already supplied. The dual? Dual. Yeah, we've talked about that before. Yep, it's just 18650s. OG, no. Metabo. Metabo's a big brand outside the US. Did someone mention it? HPT real quick. There it is. Okay. It is absolutely hot as fuck. And it's not even 99. It was 98 yesterday. It's not even 98. Is more than 60 FPS on a 60 Hz monitor? Yes, it is better. They're probably not going to say it's better, but it's better. Disagree. And now it's like 70, and it's still hot as fuck. Like it needs to rain. You can tell like when the atmosphere is constipated. You can tell when the atmosphere is constipated and like it needs to rain. It's like, God, I gotta piss so bad. You know that feeling? Yeah, it's like the atmosphere is like, God, I gotta piss so bad, but the conditions aren't right for it to piss. So then it just hangs in the air. A nuclear war will start minute by minute. That's a what if video. Cool. What if we do this? What would this happen? This is a scenario that I thought out in my mind. Okay, we'll take a look at a smarter every day, maybe tomorrow. We're kind of running down. Ooh. I mean, B1M is pretty fantastic. What time is it? And we're gonna take a look at a B1M. I'm sorry. That's the way this is going, guys.
A building secret.
Ooh.
Maybe you find an.
I like how theirs actually looks like a castle too.
Away from prying eyes. Or do you design something that blends in, the kind of place you might walk past without thinking twice? And who do you keep that building a secret from? Can you even keep it a secret from the people who built it? And can you really keep anything under wraps when it's the home of this guy?
The name's Bond. James Bond.
Yeah?
The building behind me is not just the London office of the world's most famous secret agents. It's also the real-life headquarters of SIS, Britain.
And we have the Pentagon, which looks like a pentagram. It's a pentagon. Pentagon shape. Hey, look, guys. There's our building. There's the Pentagon. It's a pentagon.
It's a secret intelligence service, better known to the rest of the world by its nickname, MI6. The building is a secure, cutting-edge fortress, but its predecessors have often been the exact opposite. And the story of how the service ended up here says a lot about how it's evolved. This is how Britain built its spy headquarters.
Actually, I don't know what the spy headquarters in the US is. We don't really have a spy headquarters. We just got the Pentagon. Oh yeah? Are they? Oh yeah? I mean, if you have the budget. Oh yeah, Nyan? Good evening, dude.
Vauxhall Cross, to give the building its proper name, is a monumental edifice of espionage. Its imposing imperial design is kind of the modern face of the iconic service. But it's actually come a really long way from SIS's more humble origins.
Before Vauxhall Cross, SAS stayed true to its motto of always secret by simply hiding in plain sight. In 1909, according to the brass plaque on the exterior, this building was the office of Messrs Raisin Falcon Limited, shippers and exporters. Only a select few were aware it was actually the headquarters of SAS founder Sir Mansfield Cumming. Cumming was a workaholic with a long legacy. He signed his name C and wrote exclusively in green ink, a tradition which continues for the head of the service to this day. He was also obsessive about secrecy. In 1919, when he moved his office to this townhouse in West London, visitors were first instructed to go to an office 6 kilometres away on the Strand, where they were then given the address. He even tried to keep the location from his boss, the Director of Military Intelligence. SAS continued the practice of renting commercial office space under a false name for the next few decades. But as the Cold War dawned, the limitations of that approach quickly became apparent.
In 1964, the service was preparing to move out of this building in the exclusive St James area of West London, where it had been posing as the Minimax Fire Extinguisher Company. Much to the horror of the service, the current landlord started showing round prospective tenants before they'd moved out. On one day, a so-called Russian trade delegation came through, prompting frantic covering up of maps and other material.
Later that year, the service moved south of the Thames and rented the newly built Century House. This is how the building appeared then, but in 2001 it was refurbished and turned into residential flats.
The new HQ was
There's a
much
Japanese
better.
flair to it.
At a time when the existence of the service was still officially denied by the British government, the occupants of Century House were widely known. The Daily Telegraph even quipped that it was London's worst kept secret, known to every taxi driver, tourist guide and KGB agent. But it wasn't just the building's identity that was an issue. It had large glass windows that were perfect for snooping and a petrol station at its base, making it the perfect target for an attack.
Now, before we go any further, if you want to be a top secret super spy, you'll need a good grasp of problem solving and you're more likely to pick up a pencil than an exploding pen. Luckily, there's a fun and easy way to build your semester putting brilliant the service's history. The clandestine offices of the embryonic service. The exclusive Broadway house that housed the service's Oxbridge graduates and minor aristocrats through World War II and the 1950s. And Century House, the dysfunctional HQ of a ramshackled organisation riddled with double agents, best summed up in John le Carre's Carla trilogy. By the 1980s, the building had become completely compromised. A 1985 report labelled Century House irredeemably insecure, and the hunt began for replacements. But where to go next?
Oh, it's a good place. So it went through the Cold War?
As the service looked for new premises, most
Cold War
options
didn't really
were ruled
involve.
out
I
because
guess
of
it
the
kind
need
of
to
didn't involve
share the
UK.
space with shops, restaurants, or private accommodation. Any location outside London was ruled out because of the distance from other government agencies. Then, out of the blue, a solution was put forward. In 1987, Regalian Properties plc approached the government, offering them the chance to acquire a proposed development on the south bank of the Thames. The government quickly agreed, but the intended occupants were kept top secret.
I had no idea I was building MI6. I was told it was at government headquarters, and we guessed wrongly, very early on, that it was for the Department of the Environment. The building was finished and handed over, and I was watching television, and on the screen, the British have announced that this is the headquarters of MI6.
But how do you keep a massive new spy headquarters secret from the people who are actually building it? Well, a National Audit Office report published back in 2000 shed some light on this.
To avoid any future embarrassment with a landlord, the decision was quickly taken to buy the building outright for a price of £135 million. But even this nearly let the cat out of the bag. Government-funded projects are usually paid in instalments throughout construction, with each payment offering a chance for public scrutiny. Instead, the Treasury arranged for the payment to be made in full before construction started. The property developer Regalian would then design and construct the building to a standard office specification with the addition of some specialist equipment, such as emergency generators and a document lift. This was, remember, still the 1980s. Once the main construction phase was completed, a further £10 million was spent fitting out the building to required standards. The same project managers and construction teams were kept on to complete this, with SIS itself then coming in to complete the most secret tasks ahead of the building's opening in 1994.
James Bond's secret garage
So the question
and
you've all
lab
been
in the
waiting
basement.
for,
Yeah.
what do you actually get in a top secret headquarters? Well, as you might expect, most of that is actually top secret, but here's what we do know. The building itself is a fortress. 25 different types of glass were used to meet the specific needs of this structure.
Kind of looks that way.
Its triple glazed windows and stone exterior is
Neat.
bomb and bulletproof. Extra thick doors were specially designed to make the perimeter as secure as possible. Inside the complex, there's rumoured to be a shooting range, ultra secure areas where eavesdropping is impossible, and a Faraday cage which blocks incoming radio waves.
I think that'd be
In
over the
Financial
entire
Times
building.
interview, a spy
Like,
said home
If they made the structure and incorporated the Faraday cage into the concrete, which I guess could be along the same lines as the supports for like rebar and stuff, right?
employees are instructed to turn off all mobile phones long before they get in the building.
In other words,
Even be able to
pretty
get a
secure.
signal inside the building.
There's just one more thing. Isn't that supposed to be a secret? If hidden payments and minimal subcontractors were this
Oh.
triumph of clandestine bureaucracy,
I think the originally reason you do that is so the firm building it wouldn't become compromised, and so things wouldn't be installed prior to them like showing up at the door, right?
then failure lay in hiring one of Britain's most famous architects to design a massive building right on the River Thames. Well, by this point, change had become inevitable. As the Cold War ended and the service continued to evolve, the construction of the new headquarters was seen as an opportunity to create a new, more public face for the service. Prime Minister John Major pledged to sweep away the cobwebs of secrecy surrounding Britain's spy services. When the new headquarters was completed, it was named SIS-HQ, but that was actually the first time the British government had ever officially even acknowledged the existence of SIS. Ultimately, we'll never know what really goes on over there in Vauxhall Cross. But what this story shows
They know about
us
aliens?
is the power of a
Pentagon
building
knows about aliens.
to shape the organisation within it. This video was sponsored by Brilliant. You can learn more about that at the link below. We're also
Sadly,
raising
it kind of
awareness
seems as
of
though because the
construction
building is so
technical
secret,
crisis
there really
and
isn't much
supporting
information
charities
that
in
they can
this space
actually
through our
provide
Get
on it.
Construction Talking initiative. There's a video
Ah,
series on our channel, and you can find.
Well, I do like the B1M regardless. Good old B1M, guys. Okay, let's move along on to the Reddits. The building is so secret, they can't actually figure out anything to talk about on it. Ah, I got some lovely mail. What kind of mail did I get? Oh. Can't reply. Post is locked. In classic Dead by Daylight, Overwatch does this. Anything that might be viewed as controversial, they immediately lock down. Wouldn't want people not smiling and not having fun, guys. You wouldn't want that. You wouldn't want people knowing what's wrong with games and what people have an opinion on that may not fit what's happening in the game. Yeah, fucking Overwatch does it too. Good. People need to smile. All they need to do is smile and buy. Smile and buy, guys. Overwatch Reddits. Might have been sniping her out of the way across and having a spawn reaction. I don't know. Did she get ulted? Because the Pharah ult is one of the worst ults in the game. I don't know why the Pharah ever would have done that. You need to have like a nice 45-degree angle, maybe a little bit higher than that, like maybe like a 55 or 65-degree angle to insta-give someone. How was she standing? Yeah, I don't know why she'd do that. You could easily direct shot her on top of the ledge there and pushed her off from across the map, and then she would have ruined her position, and then she would have had to heal up. Huge waste. Also, good. Good. Her ult is one of the worst ults in the game, guys. It is horrible to hit. Like, you have to be in a very specific spot to actually insta-give someone, and if a Mercy's around, they instantly get res and you're dead. So, hopefully your teammates will interrupt the res. AMD Reddits. Your system reboot uncontrollably in the latest BIOS on AM5? No. It does not. RAM instability, yes. I checked mine. Mine still does not run at 6400 megahertz, but it runs at 6000. But it ran on 6000 with the 7B BIOS, so. Good. I always like when people think their system's stable and they never check. They never check to figure out whether or not it's stable or not. Yeah, my system's stable all the time, guys. It's always stable. Oh, mine is actually pretty stable, but yeah, my memory has definitely been an issue with AM5. 5X3D issue, what the fuck is that? Random shutdowns, chip frying, and memory issues. Chip frying has been fixed for a while, memory issues are still there. Random shutdowns have probably spawned from memory issues or the chip frying. Chip frying was incredibly rare, but it did exist. So much so that I never changed my recommendation of buying X3D chips regardless of when it was going on. In order for you to do it, you had to have a very specific motherboard which had bad firmware on it, and it would just overvolt the schnoz out of your SoC voltage and nuke it. That was incredibly rare. They had to actually try to get it to happen. Like, they had to try hard to get it to happen. Very rare. That. I would 100%. 6 cores is the bare minimum for a processor, but according to their tests, it was only, I thought it was 8% faster. Gcaching laptops is a game changer, literally. What? How would that be different than desktop? Fastest laptop? Okay. Probably has to do maybe with efficiency, because the X3D chips do run a lot cooler than Intel stuff, even if Intel is just as fast on a desktop. You need to be able to dissipate that heat and power it just as fast. Actually, kind of makes sense. Dead by Daylight Reddits. Fragment Frenzy. Okay, don't care. Basically free fragments, which is what you use for cosmetics, I believe. Alrighty, guys. We're going to move on to the OW2s here. Play some Gamazes. I did some tweaking. Gamazes and tweaking. We'll see. Good. Alright. What kind of games we get tonight here, guys? Why am I in the Overwatch 2 directory? I changed my game to not be in the Overwatch 2 directory. Why am I in the Overwatch 2 directory already? Oh, hey, what the fuck, Kick? Why did you do this? I specifically changed my game category prior to going live. I swear there's someone that like goes through the channels and makes sure you're in the right directory and then never changes it. Like, they just see, oh, I'm in the Overwatch 2 directory, but I'm not streaming Overwatch 2. Like, that's just my startup screen. Dear God. It is. I am sweating out the wazoo, guys. Oh my God. The wazoo is sweating. All right. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why Kick randomly changes my game directory. Alright, I'm gonna watch my coffee come out, guys, and grab a soda. We're back. I need to go shopping, guys. Oh. Okay. 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 I think I went to autopilot. Yes, I did. I was already on headphones. Yep. I was on autopilot. True story. Good, good, good. Much better. Run some hot VRB action.
Strike from above. Establishing current position. Messy, but we got it done. En route. Of the world. When I'm hitting my shots, you can't touch me. Up and away.
Good. Alrighty. How many cheaters we gonna get tonight, guys? Let's find out. Already got a Pharah. Good.
Increasing altitude.
The getting a point.
Establishing aerial position. You don't have to thank me.
Wanted to boop him! That was my boop! Rudely interrupted by the enemy Pharah.
Excellent teamwork. I don't think so.
Right. Very accurate. Front row Scoobs. We have a mystery to solve.
Taking to the air.
Front row. Fuck off.
That's three
Fuck
in a row.
off. Probably gonna despawn before they. Yeah. Fine.
System repair. Yes.
Oh
Enemy over here. Positioning.
my god. Well, that fucked me.
Rain from above.
How would you do that? Why would a life leader do that? And also, why didn't he die right away? I don't actually know.
Returning to battle. Taking off.
We're leaving the Withic. I am
I see an enemy.
Nice. Well. Try it. Someone's angsty.
Time to kick some tail. Up and away.
God. Dude, I fucking hate that bug. I don't know what causes that. Actually throw a... I just missed that. Thank you, Pylon.
Enemy over here. Increasing altitude.
Fuck the Anna go? I don't know. That is the soldier. I'm pretty sure Soldier's Chan is cheating. We'll see.
More to learn.
Have to go. Have to go, guys. Alright, let's take a look. Let's take a look at the soldier. Here, guys. Alright, don't care. This wasn't really our game. How many rounds did he even play for? I don't know. Bunch of shit that means absolutely nothing. Master. Hey, Black Sir. Good evening, dude. Playing Reaper, this probably isn't going to tell us much. People can cheat while playing Reaper. We did have Piggy on our team earlier in the match. Tried to shoot the Piggy through the wall. This guy's cheating. Yeah. Pretty sure.
Rocket barrage incoming.
Watching the soldier. Oh, they had a Doomfist. I didn't play in this game, or earlier in this game. They had a Doomfist, and our team had... We had a Doomfist, and their team had the soldier. Piggy. Fast forward to his hit scan phase. Reaper shotguns are actually hit scan. Like maybe his min lock distance. It looks like whenever his shots are on, he doesn't have partial misses. They're always basically dead center on chest. Like, he doesn't have, like, glancing shots where he'll hit, like, you know, right here. It's always right here, or misses completely. Watching people through walls. We don't actually need to watch anymore. Watch him play hit scan. So you might go, oh, no one's going to cheat at playing Reaper. Hey, you don't need to cheat at playing Reaper. Yeah, people fucking cheat at everything, guys. We've seen people cheat at fucking playing Winston, Reinhardt, Ball. Ball is actually very difficult to deal with when people are cheating on him. His guns actually do a shitload of damage. When you get popped up into the air, it actually puts you into kind of a stun phase, and he can do a boatload of damage to you before you basically can do anything. The problem with that normally is Ball can't do that, because he pops up into the air and you pop up into the air, and then you have to time things. You have to time things properly with your guns, and it takes a lot of skill. But if you have an aimbot, you do a shitload of damage to someone before they ever touch the ground and they can do anything. Stuff. Next game, guys. People will cheat at anything. They'll cheat at Wordle. They'll cheat at Fall Guys. Yeah, like the best way of describing that is there's no hit anywhere else on his body, which would happen when you're trying to hit people, right? It would be misaligned, which probably better cheat would probably do that with humanization features, but his apparently doesn't. So there's a guy that doesn't really even play comp either. Like they just play enough comp to get rated, and then they don't play it because you have a higher chance of getting banned if you play competitive. People actually take it seriously. Okay, 1,500 hours. We could have just bought an account with 1,500 hours. It doesn't really matter.
Affirmative. Press the attack. Sorry, but I need budget.
Good.
Scaling up. Burning them down. Returning to battle.
Echo is probably one of the hardest heroes to deal with when they're cheating. Dealing with like an aimbot McCree or an aimbot soldier is one thing. Because you have to play line of sight well, and they can two-tap you if you're on McCree.
Enemy over here. They're ahead of us. Help them.
But Echo can come over the top of buildings and insta-give you. It's like playing against a Widow. There's almost nothing you can do about it.
To their push. Okay, my head's in the game.
Check for squad. Rando. Don't know whether or not if that error message pops up when they're in groups or when they aren't. I can't tell. You'd have to test it with someone.
Adaptive circuits engaged. Genji.
Missiles feel really laggy right now for some reason. And looks like we got another guy that's cheating. Good. Yep.
Advancing. I don't stay down. Repositioning.
Disintegrated.
The skies await. En route.
Accuracy-wise, we aren't doing very bad. Doesn't matter when you die instantly, so...
But we got it done.
Hi. I'll take a tank. Yeah, I'll literally fucking take that. Now they lost their tank, and I just died in exchange for that. I'll do that.
En route. They outnumber us. Keep it tight. Nations in progress.
The tank's a big deal, guys.
On the move. Increasing altitude.
I need to do that more often. I don't. Normally, when Diva uses her Diva Bomb, you just run for cover, right? Also feels like I'm at higher than more than 100 MS right now.
Circuits engaged. Genji.
Establishing aerial position. Massive out.
The robot is out.
Lost her tank. Dude, that bug is so fucking obnoxious. I don't know what it is. You shoot down, like I aim down to shoot my rocket, and instead of pushing me forward, it pops out like at a 45 degree in front of me. It's like I do it too fast or I fire too slow, and I don't know which it is.
Underway.
And it doesn't appear behind me. Instead, it appears in front of me and stops all my momentum. But it's not consistent like that. Just worked fine. Same timing from what it felt like.
Always more to learn.
Actually, looks like he's flicking away from targets.
On the move.
Pretty sure the Echo's cheating. Pretty sure the McCree is cheating.
Engaging thrusters.
Aim. Looks like each shot is perpetually led too. Leg isn't helping things either. How shaky his aim is normally too. You can see the angst in his aim. Cause him to miss.
Making another
The player that is really angsty.
They're pushing
Good.
the barricade. Strike
Alright, let's take a look at the replay. We're going to report the McCree. We're going to take a look at the Echo, because we didn't actually see a lot of gameplay there. Fun. Late night games, guys. Maybe we'll get a normal one at some point here. We see when he bought his gaming chair. Uh-oh. Oh, okay. I see now. I see. Ah. Yep. He's probably bought his gaming chair in Season 2, or whenever this account might have been sold, it might have been compromised. Great about in Season 2. Or he started cheating maybe at the end of Season 2. The Echo too. Echo we only died to like twice. Anna. There's people like as far as healers go, guys, people generally cheat at Anna, Alari now, as well as Bap. Bap's very difficult to deal with, as is Anna. Okay. Game is not normal. Notice how far the misses are to the side? That's because they're all led to the direction of momentum, velocity, at the point that they fire, which isn't the way people normally play projectile heroes. They do something that's more predictive, where you think where this guy's going to be, not based on their absolute momentum at the time you fire. Because people do things like AD strafing. He's watching the Lari, and then it looks like he takes a pot shot at me. He did actually see me. He didn't see the Lari, though.
Adaptive circuits engaged. Genji.
Guys watching people through walls. Let's take a look at his aimbot behavior then. Depending on the aimbot, they'll oftentimes unlock when people are behind walls because it's really obvious. So you can see the guy actually trying to shoot people when they're behind walls.
Repairing internal circuitry. Taking flight.
Activating self-destruct sequence. Just
Now, the whole reason I did that was because our tank was alive and theirs was dead, so we might have actually had a chance of winning that. Yeah. So it's just perfectly led. If you continue in a straight line, it'll always hit you, which is generally the way cheating works. See, this is the weird shit, guys, is when you start getting stuff like this guy plays everything. I've seen this before. This is actually a trend. With people that cheat, they'll play everything except actual competitive. Like, everything except normal competitive. The reason for this is because it increases their chances of actually getting banned. Fucking weird for them to try basically every single game mode in the game except for competitive. What the fuck is that? Okay. Once again, you can go to the cheap forums, guys. They talk about it all the time. Is basically stay out of competitive because it decreases your chance of getting banned. It's true. People take things more seriously when you're in comp compared to in quick play. No one cheats in quick play, right? Just like no one groups in quick play. That's another take I've heard. No one groups in quick play, which we know is completely wrong. Because I check. Definitely feels like I have more delay now. I really want a fucking reflex analyzer. Good. Oh my god, Slane is moving around. One of his clones.
Double justice served. Triple kill. Multiple hits confirmed. I don't think so.
Oh, speaking of which, I should check to see if I'm actually in the directory on YouTube. YouTube likes doing the hanky-panky where I'm not actually I actually don't show up in the directory sometimes. No, I'm in the directory. Okay. Hanky-panky. I am not in the Facebook directory. What? Why am I not in the Facebook directory, guys? What the fuck? I was. Yesterday I was. Now I'm not.
Prepare your defenses. Select your hero.
Yeah. You know, it's actually impossible to contact support on Facebook, right? Like, support on Facebook doesn't actually exist. Let's see.
Strike from above.
Maybe one day we go on missions in Hawaii.
Which drastically reduces your ability for anyone to find your channel as if you're not in the directory. I'm not in the directory, guys.
I studied you in school. They said you were the best sniper in the world.
I'm sure some would disagree.
Like the sniper who shot out your eye?
She doesn't count.
All wonderful.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Establishing
Attackers
area.
incoming. Stop the enemy.
Fuck off, Mercy. Good ball. Not sure why there's so many pharaohs all of a sudden. Kind of weird. Did I start as trend or something? Not sure. Like Echo's actually a stronger hero than Pharaoh is. Hit scan. All just went and committed seppuku again. Oh, we caught him in the rock animation. Ah. Hey, Dad. Good evening, dude.
I don't stay down.
We got the zizzle. We got the zizzle from the tank. That's how you know you won. I'm so bored of this already. I'm bored of you killing me. Of course you are. I'm so bored. The difference is I'm not a tank. It's kind of weird how people play tank and like they don't realize that. Oh, I didn't even die to the fucking. I didn't die to the tank. People don't realize that it's not one-to-one conversion, guys. One pick for one pick is not a conversion because tanks are worth more. Tanks are worth more than DPS are. My aim is pretty off tonight. I don't know what's going on here.
Making another approach.
Like I said, it feels like there's an extra like 20 MS. Input delay. And it's making things difficult to hit. Which it feels really good. Like the input feels really fluid, but there's definitely input delay. So maybe my my tweaks were not successful.
I don't think so. Up and away.
Nice. Hey, healers around, do we? There we go. I could have went in and queued and possibly killed both the supports. All just doing nothing. Good. We can probably dump on Diva and maybe take half her health, but she'll respond. She'll respond prior to me actually doing anything. Yeah, there she goes. We got her out of mech though. Accuracy still very poor.
Nano boost is ready to deploy.
Not sure what our tank was doing the entire match. I don't think our tank is really sure what he's doing. Entire engagement. They need to come up with a technical term for engagements. I guess maybe just engagement is a technical term. Basically, the between you living and your entire team dying. One engagement, maybe. No one actually has made a technical term for that. What the fuck's our tank? Dude. That's fair from earlier. Bridge miss.
Returning to battle. On the move. Stay near my pylon. This.
Yeah, actually, it's pretty poor right now. God, that fucking bug. Me too. For balls doing 5. Good balls are very good guys, but good balls are like good Genjis. They're incredibly, incredibly, incredibly rare. They do exist though. Felt like my rock went through her. Basically need continuous heals if the tank's on me. There's like no way to escape the diva. Did it have a Q for that tree, if I survived? Good. Alright, so let's do something about our aim here. What is going on? I have an idea. I'm gonna undo. It's kind of weird because I was playing this morning and I was doing pretty well, and now apparently I'm not doing very well. So, yeah, might have something to do with streaming too. I don't think so because I was doing really well last week, and now it kind of feels like we aren't. As I said, it feels like there's extra input delay. Okay. At least there wasn't anything super overly sus. We also had decent heals that game. I probably should have upvoted the healer. Alright. Let's try something. One second, guys. One moment, please. But yeah, pretty big difference. Like 15% difference in accuracy. And direct hits are down like 8%, which is a big deal when you're trying to 1v1. You have to have direct hits for 1v1s. Still kind of curious why I'm not in Overwatch 2 directory on Facebook now. Do I have to check this every day? No, I'm not there. It happened before. Like, I wasn't showing up in the directories before, and then it fixed itself, and now it looks like it's not again. Alrighty. Here be back on. It feels like I have like 20 extra MS of delay. Maybe 30, 40?
Strike from above. Up and away. Double. When I'm hitting my shots, you can't touch me.
Don't know why it occasionally puts you on the wrong server.
Strike from above. Increasing altitude. Double kill. En route. Perfect hit. My rockets are fueled. Taken down. Double kill. Triple kill. Multiple hits confirmed. Mine
Are
began.
down.
Terminated. Establishing aerial position. Double. When I'm hitting my shots, you can't touch me. I don't think so. Double notched another. Aerial positioning underway.
Oh,
Where's your jetpack? Messy, but we got it done. Double kill.
what kind of feels like the delay is there? We're gonna see though.
Traveling to icon.
Ah, it's a cheater from earlier, but he's playing a support. But that doesn't really matter because supports are DPS now. All he has to do is play an Ana or a BAP. Or a Lari, and we're basically fucked. Good.
Strike from above.
Lisa tells me you can dance, but I won't believe it until I see it.
Are you sure you'll be able to handle it?
65 MS server again, guys. Weird. That didn't
Ooh, I
help.
live for this. Hello. Flying the friendly skies.
We'll get it now.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attack commencing. Capture.
Establishing aerial position. Enemy over here.
I just feel so fucking janky.
Maximum impact.
Missed.
Aim captured. Spot the payload.
Up and away.
And 2 tap. Good, good, good. Yep.
Making another approach. On the move. We're outnumbered. Be advised. Enemy turret destroyed. I look after my own.
Get my heals? Thank you very much.
Nano boost is charged.
Roll? No. Guess we'll heal ourselves.
System repaired.
Oh my god. How the fuck did she jump down?
The skies await. Establishing aerial position.
And I need heals. Good.
I'm here.
Guess maybe I should have stayed turned around. I knew someone was going to try and peek me. Everyone always tries to peek you when you ult sphere. It's one of the ways why it's one of the worst ults in the game. It's because people almost always try to fuck you.
Eyes here. Aerial positioning underway. Enemy here.
100% accurate Anna. Not actually the cheater from earlier. Good. Doing C shapes.
Returning to battle. Positioning.
Actually is better. At the very least. Not super amazing, still better. Awful lot like he was watching the Doomfist through the wall.
Always more to learn.
On me.
Nice. Revenge kills. Let's see. We're gonna try finessing a bit here. Oh, that didn't work. That was a Genji. I need help. He doesn't need help.
Systems nominal. Increasing altitude.
Nanoboost administered.
Alright. Free's gonna show up. Yep. Xeno's low on health. Good.
Making another approach. Taking to the air.
Let's see, maybe they have good comms? Maybe it's good comms, guys. Good comms and quick play. Fair at one. I use comms and quick play.
Always more to learn.
Very shaky aim.
Positioning underway.
Good.
Time to kick some tail. Increasing altitude.
100% accurate.
Concussive out. Up and away.
Off. Chasing me around right now. Pretty sure Soldier's cheating. What you guys saw earlier, positioning based on his wall hack. Yeah. Anna's possibly cheating, and McCree might also be cheating, but I don't know about him. He does miss shots, but he might have a percent miss.
Incoming.
Depending on how it's programmed, percent misses will be relatively equally distributed.
Thanks.
30 seconds.
Huh? Just being a turret on the back line. Why isn't he going to the point? Good. All right. So McCree might be cheating. The Soldier is definitely cheating, and Anna pretty sure is cheating as well. Take a look at the footage on the McCree here, guys. And the guy we reported earlier wasn't actually any of these guys. We reported the Kiriko and didn't play a hit scan at all. Not that you needed to.
I've got you in my sights.
But we can't see anything here. We should check groups. We did not. It looks like 2 of them are in a group 2. That was also cheating. Play comp. Yeah, we're gonna take a look. Huh? Jiggle is because after the flick is over, the normal aim takes over. You actually see the normal aim, which is jittery as fuck. That's why you can easily tell. Well, not easily, but... let's take a look at McCree now. You might have a percent miss. He was missing shots. Good shit. Some of these players, like, it legitimately looks like you're watching, like, a gold play, but they have, like, god-tier aim.
That should be in your bonnet. Gun.
Helping you out.
His aim is literally like it goes from hitting directly and then it hits absolutely nowhere near. Percent miss is an easy, lazy way of managing an aimbot where the game will miss for you. That makes it more RNG. But what you'll see with them is the difficulty of shot won't actually change the accuracy at all. Something weird one on there.
It's gun.
Right for me.
Gun. Stop the payload.
Turret destroyed.
Nano boost administered.
I'm here. Keep fighting.
Guy tied the other DPS for damage, didn't he? Tied the other DPS for damage, not for a limbs. He definitely is not getting a limbs here, but look at his damage. It's tied with the soldier, that's 2 times his limbs. What's going on here?
Meteor strike.
Which can happen with a percent miss. Because, like, your ability to finish off the player won't actually be determined on whether or not you can actually hit the shot. Determined on whether or not they're exposed long enough for RNG to work in your favor. Possible wall look. Possible wall look again. Anna. Anna. Game. No, Lucio came around the corner. Normally what happens, well, sometimes people will set up a percent miss and then they'll manually toggle for 100% accuracy to override the percent miss. I'm still trying to figure out how this guy tied the soldier for damage. Like, he has a lot of misses here. He's won! He's won! He's won! Like, even just now when I was flying away.
Much better. Much better.
Easy shots he's missing. This would lead me to believe it's a percent miss. Easy shots, once again, he's missing. He tied the soldier. This is why, like, this guy tied the soldier for damage. Ow! Where is his damage? Maybe it's because the soldier was playing Torb for like 3 minutes and did absolutely nothing? That could be it. Let's just, let us take a moment to appreciate the McCreenade guys together. Used to be worse than this. Ah! Okay. There it goes. Oh, yep. It used to be worse. It was worse. I don't think he has a wall hack, but Lucia's just sitting behind him too. Okay, no, I don't know what's going on there. That might be a percent miss, but you'd need more footage, and that doesn't really look all that interesting. Okay, so my aim still feels fucking off, guys. We're gonna do another. Actually, let's do another game. Changed my mind. Let's do another one. Like, I can actually physically feel my mouse moving more to do the same shots. There has to be better ways of monitoring your peripheral input. Reflex Analyzer is like the only thing, and like all the DIY startups. It doesn't even tell you what your input's doing. Like, it doesn't compare it or validate it. All it does is tell you the input delay of your input. Need more tools, guys. All different sorts of things of monitoring your FPS and FPS in general.
Multiple hits confirmed. Double blasted.
Last game, there's technically 3 cheaters in it. The other guy wasn't toggled apparently though, which is a Kiriko.
Double kill. Increasing altitude. I don't think so.
Really squirrely too, like I'm looking through like a, like I have a dead zone on my mouse. That's actually kind of what it feels like. Is like I'm looking over a dead zone.
Move. Forgot your parachute. Double well deserved.
Triple kill.
Multiple targets eliminated. Notched another.
I can hit all the predictive shots I want, but not the fast flicks. Fast flicks do matter. People are good at juking you.
Double.
Triple kill.
We strike again and again.
still feels like there's input delay. There's input delay, guys! Good.
Prepare for battle. Select your hero.
And the Facebook directory? Let's check. And no. Oh my god, I am! I'm in the Facebook directory now, guys! Oh my god! There's like 2 people! It just takes a while for it to kick in. I don't know. We're gonna do one more here, guys. Check out my accuracy, and then do some diddly bobbing. I missed my E.
Let's show him some air.
If I hit my E, it probably would have been fine. Or we would have figured out whether or not the Echo has a name button. Uh-huh. Widow apparently back there somewhere. Here? And a spammy Widow too. Yan? Good. You just rotate through everyone's channel and post Reaper love. That wasn't the Echo that killed me, it was the Widow with the jump shot. Guy's aim is all over. It looks like he tried to shoot me behind the wall. Well, actually, it's not looking too hot. We may have not won the jackpot as far as fixing my aim goes. First. Echo might have something weird going on, and I lost my kill cam. Good. Fuck off, dude.
Always more to learn.
Like I said, Echo's one of the shittiest heroes to deal with, along with Widowmaker, as far as cheating goes. This cooldown dump on you. Good. Look like it's being led properly.
All systems nominal.
Last was. I mean, might as well at this point. Thank you, Genji. She just walked away on accident. Yeah, this guy's cheating. You can see it snapping between lead points, and it's linear when it does. Good. Good, good, good. Welcome to Late Night Games. Mm-hmm. By the way, notice after I killed the Zarya, the fight just completely turned around. Yeah. Tanks matter a lot. I probably could have finished her. He's fucking trying to kill me behind the wall. Nice. Widow just spamming me with shots. Doesn't even charge them. Just like a normal Widow. Oh. High MMR Widows, guys. They just spam shots if you didn't know that. And hit every single one. We could Q. That. Even if it looks super chaotic, I have to use my abilities so I don't stand still and instantly die. Check for squad. Four stack. Zebras. That is very good. Hits all their fucking shots. So the Widow's 100% cheating. Not very good. It's like watching a gold with an aimbot. Good shit. I don't know about the Echo. We'll see.
Repositioning.
I got the Widow. That is the worst of the possible outcome there. They totally knew I was sitting there, though. That response time for that was ridiculous. They 100% knew I was sitting back there. Instantaneous response time. Good. So, depending on the projectile aimbot, depending on who makes it, it changes how good it is, depending on the distance. So some projectile aimbots won't work past like 30 feet or so. Like, they only lead up to 30 feet, and then like the math gets too fuzzy for whoever's making it or something. Like I said, one of the shittiest things to deal with is Echo with an aimbot. So they just cooldown dump on you and then they run away. Which is exactly what you're seeing right there.
Let's show them some air power.
Good. Makes it especially easy when they're using a wall hack. Take a look at Echo at the end. She could just be being annoying though. Gold Widow, it's just like a turret in the back line. I don't know why you'd play the Widow when you can just play, like... That's fucking aim, it's all over the place. Yet he hits every fucking shot. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. That is a life skill.
Positioning.
Not remotely organic.
Adaptive circuit engaged.
Excellent teamwork.
Hi. Oh my god, did she try charging a rifle? No way. Not talking about the Lari. Lari didn't miss it all. So this is a 4-stack, as I mentioned before. 2-stack, 4-stack. I'm sure they tell you it's a 2-stack. Regardless.
Repositioning.
Actually, it's not super horrible.
Up and away.
Trying to cool dump on me, so we'll just kite him over the top of our teammates. And she died because he overextended trying to kill me, because he's not actually a good player. Good. You can do that in MOBAs too. If someone overextends to try and fuck with you, this is like a gold player that 100% has a aimbot. If they try to fuck with you constantly like that, you just kite them over the top of your teammate, they overextend and they basically kill themselves in-game. Good. Alright. Let's take a look at the Echo and possibly the Lari. Oh my god. Yeah, we're gonna take a look at the Lari too. Yeah, like this is fucker that has no idea that they're basically playing against cheaters. Of course you're gonna have a lot of deaths because you're getting focused constantly. Nice 4-stack. Let's see what they say. You think they're gonna say lol? No, I'm not in a group. Yeah, I checked. So that guy question marked thinking that I didn't actually check, which we 100% checked. That guy was in a group. And he goes question mark. Like I said, that's why you check, guys. People lie out their fucking teeth. They do it in Dead by Daylight all the fucking time, too. This is not something I am unaccustomed to. We're going to report this guy immediately. We're going to take a look at his footage, because... not even worth taking a look at. We're going to take a look at Lari. Lari is a little bit more difficult to figure out, purely because she has a hitbox. It's a hit scan rifle that has a width to it, which means she can hit you without hitting you. But when people are cheating with her, generally it's not even like glancing shots. The shots that like go right here but still hit you, they usually just all hit your body, like main or head. Let's take a look at the Echo. Let's fast forward a little bit further ahead to where the Echo's just being a dumbass. Still looks relatively normal. Fuck's he? The sky, guys. Low reaction time. He has a wall hack from what it looks like. Yeah, this guy is really bad. You can see his... So... Something to notice here, guys, is how far off his normal aim is. Like, he is looking literally all over the screen to try and attach his aim. And when it does, it, like, guns me down. Like, instantly erases my existence, right? But he is all over the place, like, trying to aim when it detaches. This shit. Oh, hey, look, there's a Pharah. And then when it locks on, I'm basically dead. He did that earlier with the D.Va. So it looks like a player that's not very good, but has an aimbot. Walls again. It look like he even has good character control under. That's why he gets stuck on everything. So it looks like the aimbot only works to about 30 feet or so. Game. This is what I mentioned again. You can see like where he's aiming. Normally what happens here, guys, is when you're shooting a shot, you'll actually aim further ahead, right? If you're a projectile player, you aim further ahead to compensate, right? but he's generally aiming like basically always at the same distance away, so you're only going to lead the target so much. And my guess is a poorly made aimbot. Poorly, I don't know. I don't know if it's poorly even. Looks like he's snapping. Yeah, it's snapping between leads. This guy's 100% cheating. Alright. So each one of those snap to a lead point. For the guy. Not enough space, guys. Okay, let's take a look at the Lari now. Widow, so that's disappointing as fuck. That Widow was 100%. That might be like a plat with an aimbot. That Widow was like a gold or a silver with an aimbot. That's pretty obnoxious. There's not much of a difference like stuff like that actually makes in the game. Like if you can aim well, you literally it just boosts you like 2 or 3 ranks or 2 or 3 tiers of your ability to play the game. So Echo is private, and the Lari is also private. Not that it would change anything. Sometimes good if you can see when people buy their gaming chair, though. Take a look at the Lari now. Like I said, she's very deceptive because she has glancing hits, which can still register because of the way her aimbox works. What will be really annoying is if someone makes an Alari aimbot that takes that into account, so they add even more deviation to her aimbot, which then makes it more difficult to actually nail her down when she's cheating. Got pre-aim there.
Stay near my pylon.
Not revealed. That's their Ana. That is pre-aim. That guy, this is like straight off, is more than likely cheating. Like even with however his aim might look after this point, basically he is pre-aiming on the Ana exactly, with no indication of where the Ana is. Besides maybe voice comms from this guy. You can see where this guy is. You can't see her. There's no health bar, there's no name tag, because he hasn't shot her yet. Or they haven't shot her yet. He's looking right at the Ana, or the other Alari through the wall. So this guy is most definitely cheating. Obviously people can get RNG lucky. Happens. My guess is we're going to see more of this later on in the match. Pretty well defined. There's no indication the guy's exact positioning. Shouldn't have given him any indication. He wasn't holding an angle at all. He wasn't looking at the doorway. Looks like there might also be snapping with his heal. Well, does look like there's humanization here.
You don't have to do everything alone.
I'm killing you.
Aim through the wall. Or just aim through wall. Wall aim. There we go. Wall aim again. Exact positioning on Zarya. Like, you can see how unstable his aim is when he fires and, like, jiggles his mouse. And it causes him to actually miss, even though the aimbot looks like it's on. Look at it, it's like going like this when he's aiming around, which also could be a byproduct of the aimbot. Banyan? Good.
Come to me, I'll kill you.
Speaking of which, apparently, Kick is adding new icons, which is fun. Yeah. Wasn't sure on Lori. She's definitely cheating though. It's this guy. I wasn't certain about that. She didn't really kill me much. It was mainly the echo that was just dumping on me to meme. Usually when people find like a ugly duckling in the match or something, they'll just keep dumping on you over and over and over again because it's funny to them. As it turns out, people that cheat are oftentimes very sadistic. Ha! Imagine that. If you aren't playing the game for fun anymore and personal betterment, you're actually finding other things to actually enjoy in the game because you actually aren't enjoying yourself anymore. But, you know. How do we do stat-wise? Well, not stat-wise, aim-wise. We're getting shit-talked in the match, even though basically we're doing more damage than the Genji was. He has more limbs than me, though, but that's because everything gets healed up. This is what happens when you get microed constantly, is like the healers were constantly looking at whoever is shooting. So basically we weren't scoring finishing kills because we're getting microed by their healers. We died a lot because we're getting memed on by the Echo and the Widow, who's also cheating. Widow is super fucking annoying. Like, he's a gold player that's spamming shots with the Widowmaker. But as an aimbot, so he hits all of her shots. Okay, I'm gonna try tweaking something else here in the background, guys. Gotta restart here again. Not the stream, though. 1 second. I have to take a piss, guys, grab a water, and get into some more games here, guys. 1 second. It is hot as balls, guys. Good evening, Excalibur. Like, literally, my balls, the temperature of my balls, and the hotness of the temperature of my balls. With the mugginess. That is how hot it is. Very... it's not even that hot outside, like, temp-wise. It's the fucking... Oh, it's gosh darn humidity. Ready. Let's give this a shot. Complain about it. Like I said, I was playing off stream and it felt pretty good. That was this morning. Now I guess it's not. Good sign when things are not repeatable. Bad sign. Don't forget to drink your water, guys. Stay hydrated. You can actually drink too much water and rob your body of minerals. Make sure you replenish your minerals, your electrolytes. Get your electrolytes, guys. See. That reflex mod is so bad.
Float like a jellyfish, sting like a jellyfish.
No. Dude. So Farrah actually there's input interpolation. Movement prediction, I think it is. In the netcode, net movement prediction, where you basically fire it. So on your screen, it looks like you're firing your rockets normally, but because of the netcode, due to the delay, because it's a projectile, you're actually firing later. So you can only see that your projectiles are late in Farrah due to the explosion time. Because the explosion time is in sync with when the projectile actually hits, and you'll be able to see a difference in timing. New characters were added: Kiriko, Ramatra, Sojourn. 2 years is a long time. All the new characters.
I'll keep you safe.
Alaria was just added.
Much lies in store. Let us see to it.
I don't know, there's a lot that were added in 2 years. Basically all the new Overwatch 2 characters.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Positioning.
Flashpoint.
Flying the friendly skies. Want to know the forecast?
Hello?
Increasing altitude.
Flashpoint unlocks in 10 seconds.
Heads up.
Going in dry, guys. Trying to get an angle to rail me. Nice, makes a neat little hole for me. Yeah, pretty good. Oh, you noticed! You've activated my trap card! I play at 8600 DPI and 26 sensitivity, I think it is.
They outnumber us. Keep it tight.
Like, I kind of want to go in to help, but at the same time, I can't really. I'm just going to die and get staggered, so.
Deine Pflicht ist nicht getan. How are you?
Hey. Hi. Yes.
Half piece of the knower. Oh, you can go over. Wow, that's kind of neat. Yeah. Yeah. Now we gotta wait out this cooldown. This debuff should actually come off sooner. If you can dodge the initial wave. It's just a skill issue! It's just a skill issue, guys! Don't worry about Mercy. She's so easy to hit. She's so fucking easy to hit. Yeah, all the Mercy mains, whenever you talk about Guardian Angel needing a nerf, will literally say she's the easiest thing in the world to hit. Good Mercies are very, very difficult to hit, as you just saw right now. They are incredibly, incredibly mobile. It doesn't matter that Guardian Angel has like a 2-second cooldown, because you can float through it. You can inherit the momentum and float through it. Also, Sojourn might have some issues going on here.
Maximum firepower. Always more to learn. En route.
Actually, she's pretty good so far. Kind of really sucks, like playing Pharah. Oh, get rid of that. That. Thank you, Doomfist. Appreciate that. Is that the Sojourn? No, Sojourn is now on Soldier. Soldier is also very, very accurate. Good evening, Edwin. So we might have two people that are cheating. The Sojourn and now the Baptiste or the Bastion. Soldier definitely looks like he's cheating.
Okay, my head's in the game. On the move.
Yeah.
The ducks. Enemy over here. Taking off.
Thank you.
Health restored.
It's gonna take forever to memorize the medkits on this map. Hi. Killing fucking Echo when she's using her ability is one of the most obnoxious things in the world. Fuck is okay. Alright. I guess we're gonna help the Doomfist. Kill the Doomfist. Echo I also think is cheating. In line with what's going on, absolutely lost when they aren't locked down to you. See who's in groups. In fact, the two identical icons are together. It's a 3-stack, possibly.
On the move.
Trigun, Huma. Guy is definitely cheating as well.
Let's show him some air power.
For some reason, people get really bent out of shape when you invite them to a group too. I'm not exactly sure why. I don't know why the game just doesn't tell you when people are in groups, because it should. And when they join your group, they end up in what's their teammates doing? Like our teammates should be in here helping out, right? And they aren't helping out the Doomfist. Here's how it still seems like the same broken game. Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, every game is a meta. League of Legends has a ton of characters that just suck dicks, so not every character is good. You can complain about the meta, you can play whatever's meta and just swap around characters, or you can play stuff that isn't very good. Pharah's not super amazing. But I play her because I like playing her and flying. Echo's a better version of Pharah, for instance.
Let's have the objective.
Repositioning.
The main wall just disappeared. Yeah. So now he's memeing. Fuck off, dude. That. Get rid of that. Yeah. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Alright. Hey, look, when we don't get insta-give, that soldier has zero situational awareness. If I could sit behind him and fucking ult the entire time and he never turned around, yeah. But incredibly accurate. Must be the Adderall. Hi. Guy barely knows how to fly. But he's 100% accurate too. Okay. Alright, I guess we aren't even playing the point. Sure. Good. That's MSI Afterburner. You have to set it up with Riva Tuner. There's guides all over the internet to do it. You can see right now, basically, I run in benchmark mode. But you can set it up so there's basically nothing on your screen if you want to. Pretty easy to do, though, and it's very, very configurable. It takes some effort. You're going to spend a couple hours doing it, but once you do it, it's good to go. It has almost no input delay. Cool. I love May too. I played May was actually one of my mains. May was a main. Oh, back in OW1. I don't play her in OW2 anymore because she's not very good. They basically turned her Icicle into like a Hanzo arrow, and she can't freeze people anymore, which makes her kind of pointless outside of her Q. She has like, they tried to buff her and set up like combos and shit, and that doesn't really work, so. In like actual combos, it's actually kind of a nerf to her. Soldier one in. Got it. Bye.
Aerial positioning underway.
So they lost one of their 4 players. It doesn't really matter. 2 of these guys are definitely cheating, possibly 3.
The skies away.
So losing one of their players doesn't even matter because they can instant gun us down. Uh-huh. Welcome to late night games, guys. Mac was just following me around to meme. The Echo and the Soldier are in a group together, along with the Mercy. This guy's 100% cheating. Yeah. And I lost my kill cam.
Repositioning.
Yeah, May's kinda... she's not very good. She's played an Owl, but I think that stems a lot from people not being able to shoot walls. The walls don't have that much health. They have 250 now compared to 400 they used to have. So. Alright. So this is basically a 3-stack. We're gonna take a look at the Lari, the Soldier, and the Echo are definitely cheating. And the Mercy was grouped with them. Okay. Stuff that doesn't matter. Echo, which is this guy. So one of the weird things is like aim or flying on Echo and Farah is one of the first things you get down. Let's take a look at the Lara now. Flying on Farah and Echo is one of the first things you get down prior to having really, really good aim. And that guy was absolutely terrible at flying. Oh my god, Cuphead! Good evening, dude. Yeah? Well, I got all the reports for you. Let's take a look at the Lari. What characters are good to play with right now? If you're playing DPS, Soldier's very good. Soldier's alright. The supports are actually really... It depends on what role you want to play, I guess. A good place to start. Supports right now are very strong. I think she gets rezzed. Nope. Hey Noah. Good evening to you. All depends on what you want to play. Kind of sad that one of the kind of the easiest to play heroes in the game is really good, which is May. You're not May, excuse me, Soldier. I got prompted.
Send me someone who can fight back.
My ultimate is fully charged. Get ready.
As far as healers go, Lari's really very good. Anna's always been good. She's still good. Baptiste is very good.
Greetings. Hi.
I'm going to make you punch.
I'm killing you.
Wait.
Killing pylon out. Greetings. Hi. I have to move the pylon. Stay away.
As far as tanks go, Ramatra is pretty good. Monkey's memed about a lot. Arissa's extremely good now. So this is odd in and of itself, but you could hear some footsteps going on here. But what looks really interesting here is when she turns to the side, everything over here is our team. There's nothing here, there's no teammates here. The only thing that's over here is, this is an angle, is our team.
Duplicating duty.
Flashpoint unlocks in 10 seconds.
Pylon. Let me see.
I wasn't just turning around. How am I doing? Pretty good. Lots of cheating tonight, but that seems to be status quo. Late night games are horrid. Not looking directly at people. Nope, she just looked at me directly. So people, if they're cheating, will try to hide the fact that they're wall looking. It's pretty clear that she's looking at people through walls right now, but she doesn't look directly at you, for the most part. But it's pretty clear. Like, if she was watching the ledge, she'd be looking up here. She's not watching the ledge. She's watching right here. She can't see anything right here. This is not an angle to hold. This is not information. The only thing she can see here is a wall. But she's watching this because she actually has a wall hack. And can't actually see me. She just saw me. Now, I'm hidden. So she saw my head for a little bit here, right? She wasn't looking right there, and she's not looking like right here. She's looking right at my model. Once again. For a prolonged period of time. Might as well just add this to the report. Timestamps are very useful to them, so. 5:16. That's a pretty straightforward one. Earlier she's doing that too, but she didn't look directly at my model. Which is a big no-no. You don't become omniscient, guys. It doesn't matter how much you play games. Best you got is sound. And she's too far to actually hear sound. And teammates.
I'm on fire. How did I do it?
I am calling folks. Hello. Hello.
They say sugary.
I'll try again. Moving the pylon.
RoboCop Road City. No. Are you sponsored to tell me that? Marvel? Is this your sponsorship? No, I'm not interested in playing RoboCop Rogue City. Sounds an awful lot like, what was a superhero game way back in the day? Doing something. Superhero City, Alien City. What is it called? Oh my god, I used to play it for a little bit. Superhero game. Old. Hero MMO. Old. City of Heroes. There we go. And then there's City of Villains. Ah, thanks, Excalibur. Not even waiting for the charge properly. 100% accurate, doesn't wait for the charge. As far as I know, Lari's gun, it's a logarithmic ramp up, meaning the longer you wait, basically it does more damage. So you actually do higher DPS if you wait longer for the charge. The closer you can get to full charge, the more damage it does. Which is why you don't want to spam it. City Heroes. I want to say it's well ahead of its time, but it wasn't really. It's very, very, very boring.
Changing my pylon's location.
Hello. Greetings.
Hello. Thank you.
Flashpoint unlocks in 10 seconds. Duplicating fire.
I don't have time to be weak.
My ultimate Valkyrie is ready. Thank you.
Killing pylon deployed. Face the sunrise.
Our maid did a shitload of damage too, which probably means our maid's cheating, but I don't have anything to go off of on her, so I'm not going to spend time looking at her. And we have to draw the line sometime as far as the amount of time I'm wasting to do this. I don't get paid to do this, so. And most people don't like watching this. It's like a double loss for me. This is like a lose-lose situation. I don't know, I'd have to play the game. I know they got rid of it. Play Texas Chainsaw Massacre instead? I don't actually know. Bleedouts are always a possibility. Bleedouts take so fucking long. Free aim. Good inferences, though.
Smithereens.
Taking flight.
He's literally looking right at this guy through the wall. Again. Watch him through the wall. Don't know. Dead by Daylight's kind of changed a lot. The hook camping, yeah. I think hook camping depends a lot on you knowing the correct distance to be at, too. I think that's the first step, is actually learning how far away you can be without triggering the debuff as well. So they can get off the hook for free. You also can play some characters that don't allow hook camping, which is something I theorized back during the... Something I theorized back during the anniversary update, like a couple years ago, was certain characters don't actually deal with hook states, which is if you insta-kill people. So, Michael Myers, for instance.
Stay near my pylon.
This is Dead by Daylight. The Legitimately looks like she's looking at the Kiriko through the wall. Right back here.
Healing stream connected.
There's only 4 people on their team right now, mind you. She's not really covering an angle. Looks like she's Kiriko. Could be an angle though.
Tactical visor activated.
Positioning healing pylon. I'll have you in tough condition.
Already reported both the DPS guys. Pretty sure the Alari's also cheating here.
Heroes never die. Face the sunrise.
Meteor strike.
Alright, and we got shit on that game, as could be expected when both DPS are cheating. The fucking Bastion apparently took absolute offense to me when I killed him in that doorway, and went to Echo and then just spent the entire match cooldown dumping on me. Good for him. What do we even get? This guy I'm pretty sure I've seen before. We're going to put him on Ignore so I can tell whether or not he gets banned or not. I've definitely seen another Tino before. Get any GMs? Good. Ah, when did they buy their gaming chair? Oh. Oh, no. No, back to Diamond. Hey, Season 3! Good for them. Good for them. Might have even been at the end of Season 2. They got sick of being Master and Diamond. They're like, fuck this shit. Season 2, they bought a wall hack, or aimbot. And then Season 3, unleashed their true potential. Oh, now they're just GM. Alari. Bye, Huma. Hope to never see you again. It's actually pretty rare for me to put people on block. Usually I'll do that when there's people that don't get banned. Most people that I report, definitely I don't see again. Whether or not they get banned or not, don't know. However, occasionally there are some people that don't get banned. Like I'll see decently, it's probably about maybe 5% of the people I report, so like 1 in 20. Like I'll see for a decent amount. This guy, I've definitely seen a Tino. I don't know if it's the same guy. It's been a while though. There's probably maybe 5 people right now I actively see on a day-to-day basis that I'm pretty sure cheat. I actually just saw a group too. Was it a couple days ago? We ended up spending like an hour going through the fucking replay, and we eventually got some nice footage, but it took forever because they know I report people for cheating. That's one of the problems, guys. That if people know you report people for cheating, then they try to hide the fact that they cheat. Unfortunately, this game doesn't have an anonymous mode, so I can't actually fucking hide who I am. So they all know who I am. And if they know that I report people, they're like, maybe I should try and be a little bit sneakier this time around. And then at the same time, I'm going to dick on him constantly because I fucking hate this guy. This guy fucking knows people cheat, and I'm going to fucking cheat on him hard. Show him good. And it's very painful. But we're going to call things here for this evening, guys. Unfortunately, that's just the way things go. Had some decent games here tonight. Also had some problems with my input. Last game wasn't even that bad. I mean, I got shit on, as would be expected, but like, actually the accuracy is not even that good. 1,000 damage is May. The fuck is he doing? 100% accurate icicles, guys. We're fucking around with my settings. 3517. There's some really miserable games. 4520. That wasn't super bad. Also not bad. It's like our first 2 games. Kind of went to shit again. Alright, we're going to call things here for this evening, guys. Tomorrow will be more of the OW2, so you get that to look forward to, or not to look forward to. But if you're new to the stream, guys, you enjoyed the reporting, you enjoyed the copium, you enjoyed the bullshit, make sure to hit the follow button on your respective platform. I stream to Kick, Facebook, as well as YouTube Live every day from late night to early morning, GMT minus 6. So about 11 p.m. Central Standard Time to 4 a.m., give or take. It depends on my life, what's happening, etc., etc., guys. Yeah. Depends on what's going on. But I'm out here for seeing you guys. Thanks for watching my streams always, and I hope you guys have a wonderfully fantastic Wednesday night and Thursday morning. Have a good day, guys.